I think Chris said basically Cal was just trying to, as he's done all week, like release the pressure, like say it's cool, like relax. Did you feel like he was very aware of that all week and trying to get you guys to relax?
I think this week is the most I've seen Cal like enjoy, being around, and he was so much fun, and he just, funny jokes or funny things to get us laughing and just getting us loose. It was much more this week, and he was just having fun with us, and it was part of his, plan of just getting us loose. So he's been doing a good job of that for sure.
Does the actual result though, is that the most valuable thing to take to release the pressure? That like this thing is off your backs now?
Yeah.
You've won a tournament game?
Like I said, the first one's always the toughest because you're hearing all the outside noise and teams that are getting beat, and you have anxiety and you feel some jitters. So to get that first one out and go into the second one, being able to, like I said, understand the environment, be around, hear the crowd noise, so you have a much better understanding of what it's going to be like.
How remarkable or dramatic is the turn that Jacob Toppin has made from December to the guy who just went out and sort of took on the challenge of the game and was that guy?
Yeah, I think it just shows more of, the kind of the character he is, the kind of guy he is. In the summer he was unbelievable. So like we've seen this. We knew that what Jacob was capable of. He just needed to change his mindset. And he's done a great job of that, now as a captain of this team and a huge role, a leader in this team. So, he's amazing for us.
And last year you didn't have a chance to affect the outcome. Obviously it was disappointing. What's it feel like this year you got a chance to play and Kentucky get the win?
Yeah, it's awesome. As a kid I've always dreamed of playing in the NCAA tournament. I can remember my mom and dad getting me out of school early on a Thursday or getting me out of school on a Friday to get home and watch games. So, we're living every kid's dream right now. So to be able to be out there in this tournament and have this opportunity and to play with Kentucky across my chest and get a win for this team in any way I can is awesome.
I'm kind of curious, could you hear the reactions in the crowd when there were like breaks in the action to
honestly,
the other games?
The Fairleigh Dickinson, did you hear him chanting FDU?
I didn't really understand it until about 3 minutes left in our game because it was a timeout and people were going crazy. I'm like, what?
And they booed when they took it off the TV. You guys were still in a tight game.
I was really confused what was going on. But then I kind of figured out what was going on.
They're supposed to take it off when there's live action in your game, and there's one point where it kept going, and something happened, and the crowd went nuts, and
that's
the
what
players
I
seemed
heard
to kind of stop. And
that's when we were all like what's going on?
Did somebody just fall down?
Yeah, we didn't understand what was going on in that moment. And then when I heard the chants, I kind of figured what was going on.
Coming into this game, I was trying to think like how insane it would be for the career that Oscar's had if he got out of here without ever winning an NCAA tournament game, without ever having a player that decorated. For him, when that game gets to 4, obviously the way he started the game was great, but when the game gets to 4, he goes put back dunk, steal, offensive rebound, assist, and basically put the game away. How for the guys in this room and how much he wants it, and how happy he is. How big was that for him to have this kind of March moment?
Extremely happy. We know the work that he puts in, and we know the man he is, an unbelievable faith he has. So for us as a team, and especially for him, to get this win, we're super happy for him and super happy for everyone in this locker room. But we know we have more work to do.
On Thursday, you kind of talked about Calibre showing us the moments of the past Kentucky teams and just enjoying this week. What kind of moments stood out to you and you took personally?
He would just make kind of like funny jokes of, games that were going on.
Can you give us one?
I think he was saying something about the West Virginia Maryland game, and he was saying how West Virginia was his dark horse team, and he was just trying to get us kind of laughing because he was implying that West Virginia had won but Maryland had won, so he was just trying to give us a funny moment. And at dinners, just making funny jokes, and before just team shoot-arounds, making funny jokes, stuff like that, little things.